What did it do? June 21st, June 21st, 1948. We've just discovered a new legal system. What the fuck am I talking about? 9:48 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3.
What? Prosecutor Von Karma, please don't tell me you mean that guy.
No, I heard his successor this time.
Oh, thank God. Wait, successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, also he could win.
He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now, his successor? I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be.
It's no good. Mystic Maya. I'm gonna assume it's the aunt. It can't be Pearl. She's not allowed to leave the village.
Hey, look.
Oh my God, how are you allowed to leave the village?
I'm fucking awesome and great because I can read character time.
I know, but if you've never left before...
Oh yeah, going to a trial is not exactly the first place.
What the fuck?
I would send it.
What is wrong with these people?
Maybe a Funland. Maybe a Walmart. I don't fucking... Yeah, no, not... Maybe let's go get, like, McDonald's. Like, not, let's go to a fucking murder trial. Not what I would go with first.
Pearly! You shut up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mom? Didn't you come together? Mom is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Hold on, you came all by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Where did you get a map?
Do you mean like of like the train system? Or do you mean like to the courthouse?
Yes, apparently.
Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
Of course not. I ran.
You came all the way from Iran?
Not dignifying that.
No. Damn it. I can't. Oh my. It takes 2 hours by train. Oh man.
What kind of fucking
map?
Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train?
I give up.
She has the stamina of a god.
Well, yeah, no, and she fucking wears the same shoes Maya does, so she did all that in those fucking sandals, like those sandals with the 2 wood bits.
It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me?
It's so valid and true, don't worry. It's gonna be my problem.
At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than fucking Von Karma.
I would. I think I owe you a burger still somewhere along the line of life and liberties in the pursuit of... What are we talking about anymore? Where am I? Whoa! just fucking gets pulled out of the plot, like, off to the side.
Edgeworth's just, like, sitting on the couch going, yeah, no, I did owe you a... Why am I here? Hold on. Whoa!
Does he, like, fade out of existence, or does he get pulled by one of those side stage cranes?
Just slowly fades away. Like that fucking Thanos.
And then just, they turns to Phoenix, and he goes, "That's a gay man!" Oh, have fun doing that.
Mr. Edgeworth. Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend.
And they love our... Objection!
I still remember him as though I'd only seen him yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. Man, there sure was a lot of objections flying around.
There was a time where they literally threw them back and forth, like, I think like 10 times each. It was nuts one round.
It was always back and forth. But when you're rivals for life...
Maya! Please don't ever mention that name ever again.
Huh? But why? He's not dead.
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know.
What?
He's gone. He's not coming back.
Wait, what? Hold on, what the fuck? wait a second, what's that supposed to mean?
Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom.
Shut the fuck up! This is important for me to
let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway.
Oh, no, Nick, is he dead?
It's a living. June 21st, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. If we finish this by tomorrow, it'll be my birthmas. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? What is with this kid? Ahem, Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh?
She didn't answer either.
Yes, Your Honor, but he wants to abuse me.
It is more fun.
Why does he always seem mad at me? What did I ever do to you? Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct?
No, it's your name, actually.
Hold on, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy.
Thanks for introducing yourself as
See?
Prodigy.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge!
Why do you have a whip?
Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred Von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Ah! Ow!
Jesus Christ!
I'm talking.
Why are you allowed to have that?
Welcome to Franziska Von Karma's thing. Her whip. If you interrupt me again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
You can be arrested for that.
Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you.
Arrest this dumb bitch.
Damn it! Ow! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please, without hurting us. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. But very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor? Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes? Foolish fool who is foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense plea? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily
that would make some sense, but like...
We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. Oh, don't bow like your father, you bitch. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose.
A little bit bitchy, too.
So Dobotnik's just gonna lose its voice by the end of the night. Got it. Witness, your name and occupation?
Why are you the witness of the first two cases?
Actually, pal, I'm pretty much the witness of every fucking trial. I've got it like the major cop. Period. I usually show up at least 4 times a game.
So sorry.
Oh, it's sad. I've watched so many people die, but that's what Now that's a living! Yes, sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Yeah! Get to the point already. Explain it to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map.
Map? I have map?
I have map! Please, look at map! You're a mega fan? Well, I'm a Mega Man fan. That joke was dumb. The channeling room has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the start of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. Hey, that was me. Oh, and that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever proceeded over. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then. Cause of death! The correct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot.
How are we exactly sure that that's how that went down?
They aren't, but in the same way, you'd have to go, like, those that can actually do autopsies can probably say that you could totally tell, like, oh, this wound was made before this wound because of the degradation of, like, the flesh. Obviously, the degradation and difference.
That wouldn't make any sense, because, I mean, if you really wanted someone dead, you would just do both around the same time.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not saying that, like, seconds apart, somebody wouldn't debate the shit out of cell degradation, but, like, I don't know. There's probably an assumption that's, like, they stabbed him, and then they decided they weren't dead, so they shot them.
If anything, I'd shoot them first, then stab them after. If I was framing.
This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. Yeah, why would you... Unless you were trying to gangster kill somebody, I don't know why you'd ever, like just fucking really into their fucking skull, you know? Kind of thing. Maybe you don't want to miss? I don't know. Every movie makes you think people get shot point blank, but I feel like a lot of people shoot from a distance. That's why stormtroopers are ineffective. They don't shoot from a distance. They walk up to the guy and then decide to shoot him. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Hold it! The murder weapon? Detective Gumshoe, whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim. Now, why would he have... Why would he have a pistol? Who cares?
Bitch, shut the fuck up and die in a hole. I don't care about you.
The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? I haven't heard about fingerprints. Me either, Judge, you're right! Along with the victims, the defendant, Maya Fays, were also on the grip, sir. Okay, so going off the model of that gun, by the way, that looks like a gun that would still probably have fire back to leave residue.
That looks like an old-ass pistol.
Yeah, like, that's one of those guns that, like, blows out the back in a way that if it wasn't built the way it did, it would burn your fucking hand. There was a pistol, like a really unpopular pistol because of this shit, but, like, it had a long range you could attach to it, and essentially, you could turn a pistol into, like, I can't remember if it was a shotgun or a sniper. But, like, yeah, no. Must have been a rifle. Yeah, but the way it was built was fucked up because it didn't have blow forward, it had blow backward. And because the pistol was still set up to, you know, fire from the pistol spot and not from where a rifle would normally send it, there's now this added little, like, attachment on where the blowback comes out. And in case you don't know where you'd probably hold a rifle, that's your fucking forearm where that fireback was coming off.
Well, you didn't need your arm.
Yeah, no, like, people had fucking terrible burns from that thing. It did not sell well. It's super rare, obviously, on the market now, but, like, that shit didn't last months, I don't think. This is, like, some, like, Old West gun made by, like, what's the really popular gun maker that, like, been around for, like, fucking 150 years? So the defense fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. Seems pretty open and shut to... I walked right into her hands there. Shot was fired from point-blank range. Why? Point-blank, huh? So about how far away is that? Phoenix, are you fucking with me? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches... What the fuck? That's a Hold on. That cannot be what point-blank means. Really? I thought point blank meant touching.
So it can be almost 2 feet away?
What? That seems like a very stupidly inaccurate way to describe the word point blank.
Yeah, what?
Is that because he's saying a point blank could be anywhere from a foot to nearly 2 feet. So what the fuck is less than a foot?
It's any distance over which a certain firearm can hit a target without the need to compensate for bullet drop.
20 inches and you have to start compensating for bullet drop? That sounds fucking...
That sounds incredibly odd, specific, and different for every gun, and so hard to pinpoint.
Yeah, fucking... Did you graduate school? Law school? And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Tisk, 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 Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn? When someone is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. So we did call that correctly. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn! Hanging on the edge of tomorrow, I guess. Before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. How do you know that one? Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with?
A pen.
Fruit knife.
Why? Where the fuck did a fruit knife come from?
How do you carry around a fruit knife? Is that a foldable knife, or is it like this you keep in the fridge? You get this from the kitchen. What it does is it can shave off an apple in 5 seconds. Like, who the fuck? I mean, I can see why it exists, but it looks like it's just sharper than a butter knife. I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. Yes, the knife in their house belongs to them. Who the fuck would have thought? And of course, Maya's face fingerprints are all over it. God damn it! Why do I have to argue her innocence in the country of Turkey? All over it, huh? This does not look good. Ha ha ha! What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Okay, you shut up and die in hell. Oh my god, I hate you.
She never gets better. She only gets worse. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. Hold it! How severe was the wound?
It was a fruit knife. Couldn't have been that fucking bad.
Carved up like a fucking turkey, Your Honor. If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. Bullshit!
How bad is this fucking
If you miss
adrenaline?
Do you know how much empty fucking space you can be stabbed in around your heart and probably still get up to fight?
Adrenaline would kick in. You would do something.
Isn't there mostly a cavity? Like, isn't like, okay, there's a bunch of veins, but also like just a direct cavity around your heart? Like, isn't like your heart kind of suspended? Or is it surrounded by a bunch of things? I have no clue. Because, like, that sounds bullshit. Hold on, I'm gonna literally get up a diagram of a human. Oh, no, the heart's next to the lungs. It's on top of it.
I thought it was above the lungs.
Yeah, but, like, seems like it's the same general area? I'm trying to find a decently accurate thing.
It's just such a thing. I mean, granted, if it hit an organ, he would have probably said that. If any of them had goddamn sense.
Yeah, it's just the way he phrased it makes me go, really? Like, yeah, I get it. Next to the heart, that is dangerous.
Dang, he got hit with this fruit knife, this average fruit knife. He could never fight back against this 18-year-old girl.
It was gonna carve his heart open. His testimony makes it sound like Maya stabbed him with the intent to kill. That'd be silly. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Hold it! Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yep.
That is the real question.
Sure can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools.
Oh my fucking god, die,
A pistol
please.
shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly.
Yeah?
Does it matter then which was first? Yes!
Yes, a little bit.
Because the argument is intent. You have to argue intent. Also, I guess, yeah, her fingerprints are on both. Fucking
get her number? She's not even the good kind of bitch. I hate her.
She has a whip, if you're into that. I want you to know she picked up the fucking grip habit of her father. So, you see that thing she's doing? where she grips her
Yeah.
arm. She picked that up completely from him. But do you know why? You want to know why he did it?
Why?
He had a bullet wound in that arm. She's just doing it because he did it.
She seems like that kind of dumbass.
She just copied that mannerism from him, which is something you do pick up from your parents. But, like, I don't know why she's doing it in this moment. Oh, no, we're poking holes. So that's why she's doing it. She's stressing out. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix, right? Like, she obviously hates us. Like, she hates us so much. Because we fucked over her dad's perfect
the feeling's
record.
pretty mutual.
That's fair. God, what a pain. And you can be into Von Karma, I just didn't know that was your taste. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well. The court accepts them into evidence. Murder weapon was Gray's. 2 shots fired. Bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. Is no one gonna ask about that second bullet? It sure the fuck seems like no one knows where it went. Murder weapon. A small movement. Belongs to the face.
Yeah, hold on. There were 2
The
bullets.
date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15
Wait,
p.m.
you think the stab wound might have been to cover up the second? Nah, they would have.
No, that's
Yeah, that's too. That would have been very obvious.
because don't forget.
Yeah, so the second bullet just vanished into the.
No.
fucking ether.
Remember, there's a bullet hole. If one went point blank into his head, where the fuck did that other bullet, the bullet hole in the tapestry? Remember?
That's the one I'm thinking of. I'm wondering where in the world it went to.
Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case.
Wait.
Naturally.
You think he shot the first bullet?
Somebody shot a bullet at some point, but like, whatever the intent to put it in his head does not seem to be the same intent that followed through on whatever the fuck was going on near that tarp.
I
Tapestry?
imagine he might have shot the first bullet aiming low, maybe. But then the person got the better of him, stabbed him, took the gun, shot him in the head.
This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there?
I'll stab you, lady.
That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. I'd better think this through all the way.
This is an actual decision, excuse me?
Yeah, no, fuck you. Maya can't be a killer. Murdered? Murdered who? I've known Maya for 2 games, and she would not do that! No, fuck you. Not guilty. Eat my ass.
Yeah, Mia said she's not the killer.
If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. Though I really feel like most people would acknowledge it's self-defense as well, but I guess I can't acknowledge that myself. Oh yeah, you missed the titties. I can't let that happen. Your Honor? Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? I noticed you were thinking very hard over there. The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal.
What is wrong with you, woman?
Ow! You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective? Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here. Proceedings are run by... Oh, fuck! Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective. Give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Fuck my ass. Did she just assault people? Yes! And it sucks. Incriminating evidence. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. And you know what they say, if you can't do the time, then don't do the Shut up. Oh, shit, that choke killed me. Holy fuck. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed the person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Because apparently you can only bleed that hard if you don't fight back? I thought more blood meant more fighting.
Yeah, you wouldn't bleed as much if you just took the stab like a champ.
Yeah.
That would mean that the knife would have had to have moved.
Yeah. So this is the costume. There certainly is
Arrest
evidence
her?
of a...
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, no, like, people just commit multiple crimes in this courtroom, and we're too busy talking about murder to go, you know, we should take that to small claims court. There certainly is an evidence of a black spray of blood on this. Back spray? Back spray? From a knife? Like, oh, fuck me, whatever. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. No one has ever worn a purple robe before.
That blood spray doesn't make a lot of sense. You would assume the knife wound from where it is, because there's no goddamn way the blood would get there from the face shot.
Yeah.
Of a man that's taller than her.
Yeah, you'd have more skull bits.
She would have had to have stabbed him, kicked him to the floor, kneecapped him, and then shot him in the head for the blood to fucking get there. Like, what the fuck?
The court accepts this into evidence. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. There are blood spatters on it. Fucking hooray. Is everybody realizing Doobus Goobus cartoons are way more accurate than they're given credit for?
This is fucking...
Alright, Mr. Right.
Damn it.
You'd think he's fucking playing around, he's over-exaggerating. He's barely off! So Maya was at the scene of the crime, with a knife, her fingerprints were all over everything, covered in blood, has no memories, and the only thing to go off of is a ghost told us she didn't do it and she's her sister and we're fucked! Meanwhile, I'm getting fucking beat in the face with a whip, being told to shut my mouth and how much I shouldn't have ruined a guy's life, even though he was a murderer!
Mimi might have just been taller. Okay, that's fair.
Oh, yeah, she did look taller.
Taller than that 35-year-old man, though? Like, I know there can be tall women, but generally speaking, they're not taller than the average dude.
Yeah, that is how genetics seems to...
I don't know, like, how tall that man was. Maybe he was like a short 5'4"
you're really
motherfucker.
over-stereotyping. You're gonna need to have some, sensitivity training. We're gonna have to watch the movie Tall Girl, and if you don't kill yourself by the end from how terrible it is, you'll have succeeded in sensitivity training.
He does have short guy energy. I can't relate. I've never been short, and it's unfortunate that I never have been.
You want to be short?
Did you think I like being tall?
I mean, we exist as the short guy, tall guy, like, dynamic, period, but, like, yeah. How short do you want to be? Because I'll tell you if you're wrong or not.
If I'm wrong?
Well, like, because, like, you have no idea, like, how short you'd really want to be, but, like, if you said a number, I'd be like, no, dude, I could promise you want to be a little bit taller than that. Like, I'm 5'7". I could promise you I'd rather be 5'8".
Eh?
Like, you don't want to be, like, 5 foot tall or some shit, right?
5'10"'s perfect if you ask. 5'6" or 5'7"? God, what is with all you averagely smallish bitches?
We're not average, we're short. 5'8" is average.
What's with all you short
5'10"
bitches?
is what you want. 6 foot is what people on dating apps go after.
I was told that if I had lost weight as a child, I would have gone to 7 feet tall. And I was like, thank God I don't have a reason to lose weight.
You would have been unwell. Without my gut, I might be 5'8". My papa was 5'10", and my father is 5'10". No one can tell me why I'm short, and they don't give a fuck, and they seem disappointed in it. It's fucking stupid and annoying. Could this situation get any worse? Huh? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss.
I'm look determined, dumbass.
I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to suck off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I'm gonna enjoy ruining your career.
Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Oh yeah, we only have to beat her once to fuck up her perfect record. Okay, real quick on that note, I just realized mathematically, there she is. Yep, she's 18.
She's the same age as Maya.
Yeah, you want to hear something funny people do with that?
What?
They ship her and Maya.
What?
Yeah, no, they ship the two of them, like, she's, like, super serious, and she's, like, super goofy. Some people...
I can never get with that bitch!
Some people play it as a joke, and one of the funniest things is, like, it's a very asexually styled lesbonic relationship. So, like, Fucking,
Those words meant nothing to my brain in the slightest.
They don't fuck and they're gay. Lesbonic, asexual. They don't fuck and they're gay. That's like the thing. I don't know how that one was hard to figure out. I feel like I could have said something way worse.
That's because those words don't make sense. Anyways. They're shipping for the sake of shipping. Yeah, one of the stupidest things in existence.
It's the funniest thing was, it's like, obviously, like, Fritzer's got, like, a real, tough job and has to deal with, like, shit all day, and she, like, comes socially complain about it. Or, like, she tells Maya she had a good day, and then Maya's just like, pog. Because that's just who Maya is as a person. Speaking of ages...
Deceased! That is an age, alright.
Motherfucking dead. I'm dead years old.
Also deceased.
Fucking transcending. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Pal, but there's even more criminal. Turnabout! Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kinda scary today, you know, pal. Come now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court.
You have a bitch with a whip! Don't you fucking give me that!
Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that.
Fuck?
Just not a fucking day, man. Not a fucking day. It's like, oh, Jesus. Okay, fuck. Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else?
No, I'm not.
She's covered in blood. Hold it! This blood on the costume? Lab results show that it is the victim's blood. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from the piece of evidence? Well... That does not... Every time when their voices are played for a clip, it just doesn't sound right for some people. Like, Phoenix is fine, and so is Edgeworth. But, like, she's got, like, objection! Like, just fucking pure, tiny energy. And, like, that's not what she exudes in any way. I get she's, like, 18, but still, it sounds too young.
Imagine maybe that's why she has a complex about it. She sounds incredibly fucking unintimidating.
She's trying to push her fucking voice. Like, she talks in a way that her voice can't back up, but, like, people... And, oh, that would explain the whip. Her whip's backing up what her voice can't handle. Especially when her father used to boom like a motherfucker and had one of the scariest objections. Like, I literally gave him a demon voice at one point, because he just was fucking wild. If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Oh, yes, Miss Von Kamm is perfectly correct. So now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Press further, fuck this bitch. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance?
Because she's a
There
bitch.
must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. Wait a fuck. Hi, anybody else notice that bullet wound?
Yeah, hold on. Why is there a bullet hole
In the thing. Or is that the burn mark? Was the gun shot from inside the... Wait a fuck.
Was it shot through? Damn, I could've died!
There must be something about this costume. You just have to look harder. Mr. Wright. Miss Von Kamma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Ah!
Shut the fuck
That's
up,
right! I
Judge.
saw the hole! That makes sense! Thank you, Your Honor! This looks like my time is up, so how about that costume? There's one little thing. Your Honor? Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? I will kill you. Where is this problem you're talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here, because you have to be really fuck-ass hyper-specific about this fucking mechanic, and I've never liked it. I asked the court to please look at the sleeve of the costume. The sleeve? Oh, there's a tiny hole here. Should get that fixed. I don't see how this is relevant.
Get the weaver on that.
Yeah, let's really fix that. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? Smells faintly of gunpowder. Gun? No one ever told me!
God damn, your staff is incompetent.
Your staff is also probably get paid off at times. A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. High five, game. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that the body about fucking hit his screen. That must be a bullet hole.
You always sniff women's clothes, Your Honor? Judge knows what gunpowder smells like? Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah, I take him for a shooter. I feel like he's been out to the range before. Kind of an old hat guy. I feel like he's in that position where people would, like, take him out golfing or shooting to, like, kind of, like, impress him. Order! 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 I did not hit the mouse. What the fuck? It's best we would correct the court record first before anything else. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. Press the check button for details. Did you write that, Your Honor? Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Oh? Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds.
No, it's actually kind of... Why is it there? That is a really big fucking question.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue point-blankisms and other things like that, but, like... You also have to...
I hid his own gun in my sleeve to shoot him through.
Your argument of angles and other questions come through as far as, like... How did that shot happen? Because it clearly came from the opposite direction of the shooter.
It has to be he shot first, then. That, or whoever was shooting shot through Maya. Like, what the fuck
Shot through, like, the paneling and the shoot and hit him in the head. Wait, is that the angling make sense?
No, it doesn't. That's the problem.
Like, you'd have to shoot from the ground, go up, and then end up in a forehead, which trying to shoot up into a skull wouldn't actually... That would do damage, but would it kill someone? Like, would that not just graze the skull more than actually enter the brain and do a murder? Pointing down, you're going into brain matter. Pointing up, like from far away. Wait, we're saying all this, and that could totally be just the second shot. But, like, something had to have happened at point blank. There's too many things that evidence that another point blank shot happened.
Yeah, this is the question that this dumb bitch is ignoring. Does she even know there was a second shot? Does anyone know there was a second shot?
Yeah, it was mentioned with the gun, right? Yeah, murder weapon was grazed, 2 shots fired. Yeah, everybody heard that part.
Okay.
That is in the court record. As far as the autopsy, I don't think it gives a fuck. No, it does not care about the second shot. Only the gun acknowledges the second shot.
That still feels like people wouldn't know about that.
Continue with your testimony. That, just now, was a fluke. Nothing more. Objection, your bitchiness. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. I definitely feel like more than who we remember, than who we think is in on it, is in on it. And like that box comes into play, and the bitch is definitely more than we are thinking as a character at the moment.
Mia's unwillingness to speak about who the killer is makes me think that it's the aunt, but at the same time, like, it doesn't make a lot of sense for it to be the aunt, because I feel like she was always somewhere within our range of sight.
Yeah. The aunt clearly has some kind of plan involving Maya and Pearl. What I remember that plan being is non-existent right now at the top of my head. That box leads to the second gun thing, I think, so therefore, all of that adds up. So my real question at the end of the night, that I can't remember, why is there a second shot at all? While I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police... Wait, what? What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way. Detective Bunchu, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. The definitive tactic... I forgot that this was still the same fucking testimony. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't? We could find no evidence that the victim put any sort of struggle, pal? So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically. We're in real trouble now. Only had something to prove the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have her.
This is personal now. She's being a bitch.
So wait, what could possibly prove that he fought back? Oh, wait. Yeah, why the fuck does it have his fingerprints on it too?
I mean, it's his gun. It would be obvious to have his fingerprints on it.
Hold on, I'm gonna try that. Damn it! I clicked too many. Oh, damn it! I'm 2 for 2, pal, and I'll get you in the end. Hold on, as soon as I press the right button at the right time, you're fucked! Oh, I'm in hell. I'm in a very specific hell. Okay,
Stop
1,
spamming the
2,
button.
3... Got it. Eat gun! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Miss Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations.
It was not the gun.
I have learned it's not the gun. What do we have? Nothing makes sense in my brain right now. Is the argument that she wouldn't have a bullet hole in her fucking thing if he didn't fight back? I'm gonna fucking save, and I'm gonna go with the rope. And if not, then I'm gonna go with the other thing that has a bullet hole. This was like one of those what the fuck moments. We talked about this, which just makes me think it's this. Got it. Detective Gumshoe! Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole your off-the-police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? You're right! It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Huh. What is with that? Are you finished yet, laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma, you said exactly what he thought in his brain. It seems that my affair was shot by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Now that you... Why, that's correct. Ah! Who did you even hit? Which means the defense is yet to prove anything at all. No! Well, yes, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to fucking shit. Substantiate enough of a plea of justified self-defense. Huh, how so? Hey! Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day.
Bitch, you're the one throwing out bullshit. You fucking answer the question.
Not my job. With the new information we acquired at it in, of course. Oh, you mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Oh, goddamn, okay. Yes, sir, right away, sir. What transpired? During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. This is hearsay and conjecture. Of course, the victim used...
What is your fucking motive for why she would kill this dude? Please, tell me that, and I'll consider giving a fuck about what you're saying.
Victory Royale.
What?
She wanted to win. Look me dead in the eyes and say Maya's not dumb enough to Fortnite in real life. Tell me that she's not dumb enough to Fortnite.
Fortnite didn't exist.
Say what?
Fortnite didn't exist. Motherfucker, they had flip phones.
She thought she was in a, So they had flip phones in the future. This is in the future. Like, I think we still haven't caught up to...
They have fucking flip phones.
Okay, fine.
They haven't gone far enough for their kids to be that dumb yet.
She's a big Battle Royale fan. Favorite movie.
Also a genre that wouldn't have existed yet.
That can't be. The literal movie Battle Royale. When did that come out?
Oh, thought you meant of games.
No, I meant the literal, like, movie. Of course, the victim used the lack of his strength to fight back. The last of his strength. But the two were fighting, and the victim took out his gun. Oh, we've gone from didn't put up a fight to active scrape. Like, what the fuck? Those are two different things, my guy. Like, do you know what happens when you fight somebody? Like, try to fight somebody so you don't die?
What?
You leave scrape marks, scratches. You leave active
Oh, you mean like when
marks.
someone chokes you out, you scrape at your own neck?
Scrape your own
That's always evidence that someone was choked. They scrape their own neck trying to get it off of them.
That, and also when somebody, like, some people will go for the other person's arms. Some people try to, like, punch somebody. Like, you can't, like, just kill someone without restraints and expect no marks on your body. If anyone ever tries to choke you, or someone put a ropes around you, I think it's what, put your hand in a slice pattern, right, where they're trying to put the rope, so you can stop it and push it off. Instead, don't do flat. Flat's not going to do anything but put more pressure up against your esophagus. Spike will actually keep it on your chin, I believe, right?
I have no idea.
Victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then ticked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. That was the biggest crock of horseshite that I will believe in an instant. You're a great detective. The scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir.
No, it doesn't.
Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface, it does seem to make sense.
No, it literally doesn't.
However, I won't give up that easily. But please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
I don't know why you would believe this shite.
None of it's real. That's... Why would... Her eyes are closed, not his! There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Grey and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess... You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I literally use the same reasoning because it makes goddamn sense.
Maya Fey was
You didn't believe in the fucking channeling. Fuck off. Die.
Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Kurain channeling technique, the medium physically changes.
So you do know about it, and you must believe in it for you to use it in this situation.
Well, I did do my research, and the judge is a fucking moron, so...
Also, do you know the nurse's build?
With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
Was this a big, burly woman? What did she fucking look like? Do you know this?
Yes. This is what she knows.
That's it. That's all you know. So you don't know shit. Shut the fuck up.
She's older and bigger.
God, I'm upset.
Aren't you glad I decided to voice her so you can just hate her? You just freely hate her. You just sit over there and hate her. How big? Yeah, no, there's really a lot of questions, like, what is her name? I already forgot. Yeah, Eenie Miney. Like, her build's not that aggressive, and it doesn't look that different from her sister's.
Like, your sister looks like she'd be a bit taller.
Maybe a bit broader in the shoulder, but like, God, he was 35. He was so frail, man. So frail.
Such a frail 35. He was an old man, just, straight up accepting magic in this world. We accept it because we know it's real.
Yeah.
This bitch is just saying it to throw it in our face.
King missed it. We have a stone that literally makes magic chains show up if someone lies to us too aggressively. Like, magic's real in the Phoenix Wright universe. To what degree is up to your interpretation, but... Because spirit energy exists. Like, medium shit is real. It happens around us.
That's what the Magatama does,
yeah.
Yes. It reveals when someone's lying by showing the chains on their heart.
Yeah. Slightly translucent, it radiates. Yeah, Pearl actually powered it up. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Kurain channeling technique. Bitch. Like I said before, I am perfect.
You're a dumb fucking bitch.
About what you're talking about? That Reqbot guy's so angry. What the fuck? I don't quite get it. Huh. Would you like to delve into why you hate her so much, or you just kind of gonna let that, like, slowly burn as the case goes on? Because she's here for the whole game.
She's a fucking idiot.
I am young. They let it pass. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony.
I don't know if all prosecutors just are supposed to get under your skin like this by ignoring facts.
But
fuck me, is she an idiot?
Yeah. No. So, here's kind of everybody's style so far that I've dealt with. Winston Payne is a blithering idiot. He tries to say things to get over on you, but he can only beat weak attorneys. So, he faces Phoenix a lot of times when he's at his weakest, but Phoenix still wins. Edgeworth knows you and tries to get under your skin. His thing is winning, and people are scared of him. But the fact that you also have history with him fucks with him, and that's why you two ended up on equal footing eventually, down to the point where later on people really depict the two as working together, like trying to solve the actual case. Because Edgeworth's like, I know what I know, and I'm going to do what's right, because I know what's right, but at the end of the day, you have to be the one to prove that they are wrong. Like, you have to prove not guilty. I'm not going to do that for you. Even if I could do, like, sometimes he could probably do that. And, like, he hasn't, that autopsy report thing, totally a first game thing. Like, that's his first case, kind of, like, turn around to fuck with you. Because he got that from Von Karma, who's utterly a dick and who will flat out fake shit to fuck with you. Like, he is supposed to get under your skin by lying. Like, he is the final boss bad guy who can fuck with you in court. Von Karma is full of herself, and it seems to fuck with you in particular because she doesn't actually have any case. And the one person she's trying to say killed people is the one we know is not going to kill anybody, period.
Like, they're just things like, why would a bullet hole in her sleeve matter? Well, what'd it matter if she fought back? Obviously, like,
yeah,
I don't know, who cares? What, 2 gunshots? It's whatever.
Yeah, she knows what she knows, and she's been hiding it from us. That's why she doesn't want us to talk about the bullet hole. She knows things are wrong with the case. She wants to win. She's not gonna openly cheat like her father, but she does hate Phoenix and wants him to lose. Every prosecutor's supposed to want you to lose. Edgeworth is the exception. And I think they're nicer to Apollo. Hold it! So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt really bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times dizziness? Stupid, man. So sorry. That stab wound should have been way more choon, like fighting each other and splashing it, because like his head's not gonna do that.
Yeah, the blood splatter also makes no fucking sense.
Hold it! So like, there's also an interesting thing to bring up that like, technically speaking, the Phoenix Wright series is a murder mystery. So like, that's another angle where it's like, there's stuff where you're not supposed to know, stuff where as a experienced player you're definitely gonna know, and other factors where like, you're gonna learn. But because it's a murder mystery that's also a court case, that sometimes the case is too easy, they are hiding stuff from you to give the game a challenge. Some people try to do it more than others, and some people do it in a way that's really fuck-ass annoying. Where in the world did that pistol come from? It looks like the victim, Dr. Grey, had specially bought it for that day.
Why? Why would he do that?
But a handgun?
Why would... What the fuck do you think he was gonna need a handgun?
Did you mean brought it or bought it?
No, bought it. He bought it
okay.
2 days ago.
He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Grey bring a
why
gun?
would he bring a fucking gun?
Is he taking precautions against something? The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Oh, okay.
Did he want to kill the girl again? Was he hoping to kill the nurse a second time?
You bitch, you ruined my life! Ah, oh, fuck. I forgot to get her to sign the thing, and now I've killed Maya. Oh, fuck, I killed Mystic Maya. I'm an idiot.
Ooh.
I just realized what I did. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Was made then. I see how the... Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Why do I think this is good for my case? He's just making shit up. Gun and ended it. That's not a fucking 6-shooter revolver from the 1950s. That's a fucking gun that can shoot more than once. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you could fire it just by pulling the trigger. Yeah, and aiming it point blank, that's gonna be a fucking... I don't think you realize how heavy guns are.
Everybody would not have been ready for a fucking recoil.
Even me? I wonder. Now do you understand? Evan Karma's logic is perfect.
No, you're a goddamn blithering buffoon.
His testimony certainly makes us look very bad by being made the fuck up. But there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. What about your made-up bullshit do I have to defy? My brain didn't even process any of that being, like, wrong, because it's all made up. What? 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 The victim took
if they were really fighting, wouldn't there have been more than one stab wound?
Yep. This? Do I bring up this at all? Are we not anywhere close to this making any amount of sense?
I have no fucking idea. How would you... If a bullet went that close to my arm, I wouldn't immediately... Especially with the noise being in my fucking ear, I wouldn't immediately take the gun, rip it out of this grown man's hand, and shoot him in the fucking head.
That's a massive fucking question. I really don't think their builds match that much that she could yoink a gun, which could easily be fired again.
Yeah?
Yeah. Here's a big turnaround I was gonna bring up that I just forgot in the second I said it. Fuck me. Oh yeah, no. You know that if a gun is fired at you, your body can actually process something that scary and think you died and just kill you. Your body can go into shock so bad from being fired at and not even hit.
The brain can, if your brain thinks you're dead at any point in time, it could just off you because our bodies are made like fucking stupid.
That's such a dumb failsafe. There's a fact I'm missing. Is it the bloodstain itself? Because it's a fucking weird bloodstain.
Said they were close?
Okay. Here's where the bullet is. Here's how the blood happened. Oh, that doesn't count as burning? Are you saying it should have caught fire? Like, that's not considered a burn mark, that's just a tear hole?
Would it be that there would have been gunpowder around more of her dress if the gun was fired that close to herself?
Maybe. Oh, god damn it! He says he missed! He didn't miss, he did hit her. Right? There's a hole in her fucking shit. He didn't miss anything. He just missed killing her.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, and I'm saving, because that sounds...
I guess that would make sense.
This is the dumbest line of fuck-ass logic I've ever heard in my life, and it sounds like exactly what the game wants, so... Fuck you, there's a bullet hole. God damn it!
Using this twice.
Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing.
The hole we brought up earlier.
What do you mean? Hard to miss a hole, my dude. I know it's not exactly the target, but he fired and he didn't miss. This little hole has exactly created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright, please. Both the audience, the court, and everyone involved is fucking confused. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Yeah, no, I genuinely wouldn't have got that, because you wanna know why? I don't know what's supposed to look like gunpowder burn, because it looks like it's a burn. That already looks burned. Gunpowder burn? I suddenly don't know what that word means. This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left behind the bullet hole. Oh! But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. See, okay, here, I want to point this out in my head. This looks exactly like if a costume experienced...
Yeah, that looks like if you burn something with a cigarette.
Yeah, it looks like a cigarette burn. That looks exactly like a fucking cigarette burn, not like a bullet hole. So I assumed it was a bullet hole with a burn. When they mean burn, they mean like burnt toast, right? Like, that's what apparently means gunshot burn. Like, I'm thinking cigarette hole. I need to be thinking toast. Like, that I guess that makes it more obvious for the player, but because we haven't seen it yet, A can't equal B in my brain.
Yeah, without it being something we've seen before, it's like, why would what?
We should have seen it. We should have been shown what a gunshot burn looks like. That would have made all of that go, wait, that's not a gunshot burn. Like, we would have immediately gone, boom, yeah. That is very great. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I'm disappointed in your dumb bitch ass.
You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that?
Yes, because you're an idiot.
With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
That's what you've been doing the whole time.
That's what I'm saying, moron. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of that... Oh yeah, you've only seen me fight Winston Payne and now her, so you're like, God, the last guy sucked balls, why are you so annoying? In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. Oh my god, you haven't even met Larry Butch yet. You're gonna hate his ass. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? You can't just change it! You're already making up shit! You're making up more shit!
Yeah, here's the thing. Her personality rubs me the wrong way, and also she's a blithering idiot.
And as if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that.
Yeah, throw the dumb bullshit she said in her own face.
Well, then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away.
Why?
Why would somebody stabbing you push you away? You would hold them close to stab them more.
Stab him, then push him after? Why?
To get the cleaner shot, of course. To not get accused of gunshot burn? I don't know anymore. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself.
You're stupid.
And then
You're
while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There.
What?
That should satisfy
you don't push
even
someone
you.
away. No! No, it doesn't make sense. Shut the fuck up, Judge.
That
you don't
does
stab
make an
someone,
awful
then
lot of
fucking
sense.
kick them away from yourself. You stab them more.
I now love the
Ew,
image.
Get out of my robes. Get away from me.
I now love the idea of me with a microphone and you, like, we're both sitting in the audience and I'm voicing all the fucking, like, little puppets in front of us. And I'm just sitting there trying to voice them. You're just screaming your head off. This is the dumbest play that ever existed. Just, why does she suck so hard? And then you have to do the next part, Your Honor. Fucking idiots! It's a very funny, if anybody could do us fan art, I would want me on a microphone fucking sitting in the stands while you're fucking losing your shit. You can, I guess you need to be able to see Von Karma. Oh no, I think you like this game, you just hate Von Karma, right? To be fair, you're not supposed to like the Von Karmas, they're assholes.
I have no problems with the game. I want this bitch dead. I want her dead.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Can't afford to make a mistake here. I don't remember what I'm being asked.
Something seems off. It's asking if the bullshit statement she
something doesn't make sense because she's a dirty fuck-ass liar. There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Ah! Very interesting. I would love to see what this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. Keep that thing on. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow?
Get away from me! Oh wait, I need to kill you! Come back!
Come back! And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot? There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. What am I arguing? What am I arguing?
She said that Maya stabbed him, pushed him away,
right,
and then ran after him to stab him again, and he shot at her at that moment.
Mm-hmm. He shot at her at that moment.
Yeah, when she went to go back to stab him again.
Fuck me, I don't... What?
Yeah, you realize how none of it makes sense, but you're like, what the fuck is in my pocket that could disprove This dumb
Is it
bitches.
finally the stupid folding screen? Is it some argument about the floor plan? What do you want me to say to you, you dumb bitch? No, I don't know.
It's literally, I made this up because I'm an idiot. It's
Also, bloodstain? Is that... What's the argument to be made for that? Like, it's all... Like, this is literally arguing with wind. It's like, well, why does the wind happen? Earth needs it to happen so that, like, gravitational bullshit continues. And it's like, well, yeah, but what if it didn't? What if the sky was orange? I don't fucking know. What?
There's no way we would use the clothes a third goddamn time.
I'm a man of logic and reasoning, and this game wants to fuck with me.
I see, well, at first I stabbed him, right? Then I got him away from me because it's gross. But then I realized I kind of needed him dead because he had a gun. And as soon as he shot at me, I got scared. So I ran at him, I took the gun, and I shot him in the head.
Oh! Wait a fuck! My brain's been saying... We've only heard 2 bangs. Those
so
two
it
shots.
really is the folding screen this time?
Is it finally time for me to reveal that that bullet hole has to exist and no one knows it but me?
This whole time I could have thrown this out there and saved a lot of time.
Oh my fuck. I'm trying to calculate what the fuck she's even saying. Meanwhile, I've 3D chessed my way into telling her to go fuck herself an hour ago. Jesus Christmas.
Why in the world?
Fuck no.
Why in the world would we never have brought this up until now?
This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic, or lack thereof. What is that? A folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen.
Yeah, we knew it was that. We knew we had to bring it up, but I didn't think it was stupid enough to be brought up fucking now.
I mean, deliberation is such a thing, but, like, really, like, none of what she said to me made sense to lead to that. Because, like, everything else is like, oh, I should present this because that's valid. I should present this because that's valid. Like, I was like, this is a point where that should be. And then finally she goes, hey, it's time to show me the folding thing. But what she says is, hey, explain to me how a man doesn't Krav Maga his way out of a gunfight. And I go, well, there's a third bullet hole. And then everybody goes, oh, shit! And I'm like, I don't even know why I said that at this point. I've been thinking that for the last hour. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, what? How? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please! Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding sheet. So I was right. So what's your explanation for why that wasn't what I've said millions of times, game? It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the... Goddamn fuck, it has been saying that the whole time. But that doesn't mean anything. Yeah. Which means
he had to have fired from the ground?
When the shot was fired, Maya, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Huh?
True, if there were only 2 bullets and 3 holes... 2 of them had to have happened at the same time.
No, yeah, I've said that the whole time. Have I not?
Yeah, so if it's for her...
Squatting my ass. Okay, hold on. Look at that shot. That shot is a low-hanging thing. You're either explaining that she was standing really fuck-ass tall, or he shot downward or upward. Like, it doesn't... I don't like that explanation that he was squatting. Because that makes it seem like this bullet drop was so fucking low, it just went straight.
That or he wasn't aiming anywhere near her. I don't fucking know. I really don't know.
Order! Order! This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene.
Yes, they were on their knees praying for the ritual. That's why they were on the ground. Yeah, I understand.
I forgot that entirely.
I don't understand why the fuck the bullet would... What the fuck he would have been aiming at.
He is way farther from this thing than I thought he was before.
That is feet away, yeah.
Yeah. The victim, Dr. Grey, was here when he fired the shot.
He just not aim, he just went, oh!
And the bullet hit his folding screen. What the fuck? Oh! It only hit it off to the right! Yeah, that's a silly little thing bullets like to do. They like the curve. It hit it at this location, about 8 inches off the ground.
Yeah?
At this time, the defendant was in this area.
We remember that she's literally directly across from him.
It's gonna do something stupid and not make sense where
he's
probably sitting.
Closer to the middle.
Somewhere around here. Uh-oh. Judge's face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath. That is, I mean... Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up.
What?
Sure. In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright. Eat my balls, Judge. Ah, of course. Whoops. What's done is done for now. I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime, like eating my ass.
She really was just directly across from. Was it because you didn't go far enough across
it has
from him?
To be the
we saw the diagram at the start.
Is it the stupid ass center?
There's no way it's the center.
Is it the stupid fucking center? Because that's something weird that makes sense, like, mystically.
We saw it. We saw this exact diagram and where they were sitting at the start when Gumshoe walked in, and I'm pretty sure she was equidistant.
If your argument is here, then I don't know if the game would have been a dick about being here.
You said these were stupidly specific,
yeah,
but also, oh.
Alright, Phoenix, is it in the center? The spot...
The
what?
spot just left of where the hole is?
The argument is she's here?
She had to have been standing right here for some reason.
That makes no fucking sense. Really?
I mean, theoretically for the bullet to end up there, yes. But... yeah, why would he shoot to the right? That's true, but why the fuck would she be there?
Or is the argument she's in the west sector? Is she next to the bullet, or is she next to the sector? I should have saved. I should have clicked 1,000 different fucking stupid places. Why would she... because, like, what I'd be is like, oh, here's the victim. She's right here, or she's right here, or she's right here. But, like, I don't... vague-ass shit. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't do that, by the way.
What?
I didn't do that. I did not hit present. I clicked it. Like, maybe I double-clicked? I don't know. Yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. So she's supposedly fucking here? She was standing here, near the folding screen. Where was anybody supposed to piece that together? Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that?
Yeah, that's a good question now, isn't it?
Is it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. Because of the burn mark. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot
to be fair, we wouldn't know because they were behind closed doors. Yeah, we never saw it.
Yeah, so... oh, god damn it! God damn it.
What?
When we walked in the room, that's where she was fucking standing.
We also are in a visual novel type place. Yep. They're not always in exactly the... oh, she was on the right half of the room. No, that still doesn't answer that for me.
No, it doesn't. It's not good. No, I'm saying it's wrong and bad that you have to guess that. It's good that they made that one burn. I'm saying, thinking about it now, she was standing there.
She was all the way over there, yeah. But that's her half of the room.
Right.
This game operates in halves. It doesn't tell you exactly where people are.
No, but it's definitely...
most of the time.
The victim was on the left side of the screen, and sliding over, she was supposed to be closer to that sector. So I guess that should have been my logic to not guess it. But also, why the fuck was she still standing there?
They made a point of that one?
It seems like the logic is missing somewhere in there. Are you supposed to get something? If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Duh! Cause you, Phoenix, right? You... I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. Doesn't really stop the whole she murdered him thing, but do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
I mean, to be fair, if she was that far away, did she really run up to him to stab him after?
Yes, it changes everything. No, shoot him after.
No, to stab him and then shoot him.
No.
If she stabbed him, why would she go all the way over there after?
I don't know, but she was...
yeah, maybe the problem is I think like a real motherfucking person, and these people don't.
He stabbed... according to this, what actually somewhere along the line happened, in their crouched positions, he was stabbed, she moved away, and then was over there, He fired at her, maybe out of fear, I don't fucking know.
Well, here's the thing. It's saying he fired at her when she was still low. Why would she stab him then stay low?
There's a piece to this puzzle I think I remember that makes...
The reason that makes no sense is because there are things missing and your job is to figure it out. There are some things that, yes, I completely agree to that too. There are some things, like her position in the room, is fucking stupid. That shouldn't be a thing to... That shouldn't be a thing to guess.
I mean, we don't need the gameplay explained to us. Figuring out is the answering, yes. But also, great mysteries are written with the capability to follow the breadcrumbs to get to the conclusion. Many cases have plenty of things where it's like, oh, that was the piece of the puzzle. I knew that. I put that together, and boom, bang! There you go. You get to the conclusion, but like...
I definitely don't feel any of that from this.
Yeah, from this case, no, because we had no problem with that in the first case, obviously. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. Did I miss when she was arguing that?
Yeah.
I must have missed. Because I thought the gunshot...
The whole point is that the stab wound was to try to
kill.
Because
it was close to the heart. Yes, now I'm remembering. Okay, I misheard the sentence. Your Honor, I have no idea what the fuck this changes. But still. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. You know, when his eyes were closed or whatever the fuck. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she buy the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
I think the thing that bothers me the most is because the picture we were shown, they are sitting directly in front of each other.
Yeah, that does mess up the... There's too much positioning talk for what you've been shown.
That's where they ended up in? But that doesn't make any sense. Why would she still be all calm if that's where they ended up after she was shot at? That wouldn't make any sense.
They were supposedly near each other. Yeah, sitting across from each other. Was what the image stated before everything went black. Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Oof! Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the bag. What are you, interrupting my fucking thoughts? Shut up!
You know, I understand all of that, Phoenix.
Blast radius
It just doesn't make any sense why I would assume she moved.
You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I know, unlike you.
To think that... Okay, look, first here. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Ugh, all the things to inherit. Why did it have to be that smarmy smile?
It's fine that you can't say it. I'm just being angry to be angry at the lack of sense at the moment. If it explains itself later, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's not fine for the purpose of taking our points to take our points.
Yeah.
But it's fine that it eventually gets explained.
Never forget, there's also the angle of mildly over-exaggerating for comedy.
No, I'm just actually mad.
No, sometimes I've done that once or twice. Like, why the fuck, blah, blah, blah. But like, most usually it's where it's our real emotions. Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? By fucking getting asked to fucking say some stupid random bullshit? Oh yeah, your perfect logic, so sorry. Huh? How is it all my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later.
Bitch, I don't gotta see- what?
Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all
I don't have to take this from you.
Actually, he does.
Why?
With the law system, the prosecutors handle a lot of, like, how he's treated and follow up how his salary is handled. Edgeworth himself, I think, even cut his salary once. Or, no, I think they're on the salary review board or something like that. Like most prosecutors are. Because, like, here's the thing. I think Edgeworth's office is literally in the police precinct. Like, I think the prosecutor's office is in that building. If I remember correctly. I think it's time to call in the next witness. I think it's time for Streamed In. Next witness. That's gotta be Lotta. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Stream is adjourned.